Welcome, frienderinos, to Durgi, be playing Hades. So, I was gonna make this a live stream series, but I just want to play the game, and I'm having difficulties with the live stream setup, and streaming is a wonky and finicky procedure that I don't think it's worth doing until I have people in my comments and etc. tell me I'd like to watch streams of yours. Like, I think it'll be worth all of that then and not now. Regardless, friendos, I hope y'all enjoyed this series. It'll come up, I'll start to have a upload schedule. Eventually, I'm working on getting that happening, but with the way that my brain works, it's difficult for that to occur, but, you know, I'm working on that. And yeah, every day I plan to have this and another Let's Play up for the time being. So I hope y'all enjoy that. Let's play. I'm going to be starting a new game, and tempted to do hell mode, but no. What I might do is I'm going to sort of restart the game eventually and do hell mode then. But that's when I really feel comfortable with this game, and that, like, at higher levels of play I just am able to play this well. I do not want to start on hell mode, because this game gets brutal pretty quickly, hell mode or not, especially for someone like me. So let's have fun. I love the start of this game, by the way.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Goodbye, Father.
The game really does a good job of sort of... Like, you start out with the action, right? A lot of people, like, you start out with the action, and it's telling you the story, essentially, as you go here. You start out with the actual gameplay. Instead of it being what feels like a long build-up is in a game sense of a bunch of cutscenes. This is the beginning of the game. And I think it's beautiful for that. And absolutely great, and one of the things that will really make it stick for a lot of people upon their first playthrough. By the way, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but I have played a bunch of the beta, of the early access. So, if it doesn't feel very first-timery of me, and a lot of my comments are very from a, I mean, hell, this is the day it came out. This game, or actually the day after it came out. If you looked at my save files, you'd already be able to discern I played a lot of the early access of this game.
There she is. It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Alright. So, pretty much my favorite part of the game here, the Boonsy Doons. McBoonsersons. Attack is stronger and can deflect. Divine Protection, Unconquerable Strength. Cast damage exposed in a small area, can deflect. Dash deals damage and can deflect. I tend to favor my attacks. Well, the thing is, I don't really use the sword either. As soon as we can get the shield, I will be using that. Exclusively for now. I'll be trying out different weapons later, but I want to get as far as I can with the shield, which is the weapon I'm most familiar with, first. Regardless. Attack is stronger and can deflect. Do I do the attack or cast or dash? I'll do the attack. I tend to favor my attacks with most weapons. With the, like, I've played a decent amount of most of the other weapons, but it's mostly on older builds. I love the shield, and right now I intend to mostly play with the shield for at least the time being, but, you know. Since the game is 1.0 now, I will be playing several runs a day for the foreseeable future. And seeing what comes of that, basically. And doing it live for y'all. Ouchie. Already got hit once. I kind of feel bad about that, but it's easy to get hit even if you play this game a lot. Even in Tartarus. Sometimes I feel like I should be able to get through the entirety of Tartarus without being hit. But that's kind of unrealistic expectations. I kind of feel like I should be able to, just how much I played the game, but I am not a masterful gamer. I have a lot of things in my brain that keeps me from being an extremely, like, mostly focus type issues. Extremely well-versed gamer, extremely good at things. But maybe I do better than I feel like I do. And especially compared to other people, other people that were in the beta, I'd really like to see, if any of you are here, or if anyone that touts themselves as pretty good at this game, I'd like you to tell me how you think I fare, generally, skill-wise in this game. Because I think I actually am pretty low percentage of the people that play this game. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just being hard on myself. So I'd like another perspective on that. Like, among, like, the top players, I'm probably not even close to there. And may never be, but maybe that's just... Hell, the moment I said that, that's when I got hit. That seems to be an indicator that I'm just being down on myself. I don't know. That's probably what's causing part of my skill gap. But I've had a lot of reasons to feel bad about myself. And especially comparatively to other people my whole life. I think there's a lot of situations in which you could look at me in an objective manner, and say, yeah, he's worse at that person than that, and that, and that, and that. But maybe there's more of those things that you could say the opposite about that I'm aware of. I think you could probably say that about English and expressing myself through my words. At least when I'm not all stuttery like this. And honestly, when it's low pressure, I feel better at it, but... But yeah, you know, part of the reason I'm streaming is to work at putting myself out there more, because as I am right now, the prospect of getting a job absolutely terrifies me and shakes me to my core. And because of my, let's just say, not so great history with trying to be an adult at now 26 years old, I am still living with my parents, and my parents have accepted that I'm gonna still be living with them for a while. That's how bad my anxieties are and my other things that have gotten me fired from jobs because of panic attacks and not being able to pay enough attention and that sort of thing. So, you know, part of streaming and recording is, I mean, I'd love to make a living of this if possible, partly at least make some money from it. But, you know, more so, I want to use it as a platform to get me used to any kind of pressure in a way that, you know, in a way that is more naturally conducive to me, something I can stick with a bit better, which helps. Just sticking with the YouTube stuff I've been doing, just the Let's Plays without streaming, have been really oof to me, but I'm going to start streaming this starting tomorrow, hopefully, or tonight. You know what? I'm probably going to do several of these at random intervals for a while until I really get a schedule down, is what I'm thinking. We'll see, though. I just kind of try to go with the flow and go with what my brain allows me to do at any given point in time to, at least, you know, like, that is of, I feel, acceptable quality. Like, if I felt like my gameplay was much worse right now, I might not, like, if I wasn't able to focus enough to play as well as I'm playing right now. Also, I have nothing, no abilities or anything, just Athena, right now. I wonder if the game's supposed to kill you before Tartarus, and I'm wondering if it's possible to go all the way to Hades here, if you really just played really, really flawlessly, skill-wise, generally. I wonder if someone's already done it, and if anyone knows that, let me know. Because basically this first section lets you go until you die, and I wonder if it's possible to get all the way to the end in this first playthrough. If it is or if it isn't, if anyone knows definitively, I would really love to know, because I have no idea. And I'd love to see if I can do that one day as well. But as I am right now, unlikely. But perhaps if I practice this game every day for a long time, which I intend to do through these videos and streams of the game, we'll see. Oh yeah, using that more than none might help a lot too. Whew. Thought he was going to hit me for a second, but no. That 42 is 75. Oh, and another Athena. I think she's the only one right now. No, I think all the gods even can start trickling in now, but don't quote me on that. They might just start trickling in the next one. But yeah, this is Zagreus' very first attempt at escaping. And I really like how this, every run is narratively important. And this one really exemplifies that as the beginning of the game. And the way that it is structured, used. Ouch! Remember, use a special more than none. Also use that more than none. Okay, cool. I wanted to make 100% sure I did not get exploded by him. I didn't even know if he dropped bombs. I'm pretty sure they all drop bombs when they die, so that was needed. Pretty sure I saw explosion there, but yeah. I am amazed and feel pretty good about beating that there. Alright. Cast damages foes in a small area, can deflect. Yep, I'll go ahead and... Dash deals damage and can deflect. If you take damage, foes around you and briefly deflect. And these are all rare, by the way, which is very nice. That is some luck. Especially this early on, I don't have all my mirror stuff that makes things rare a lot of the time. Most of the time, which feels good. Or epic even, and there's also a legendary tier, the orange tier, as most games these days have in some way or another, the ones that are coming out anyway, that have any kind of RPG and or just loot mechanic, especially these kind of roguelike-y video games. Ow! Okay, well. I kind of feel embarrassed that it was skulls that got me, but I also have nothing. And, again, my,
Damn it.
sometimes it's just hard for me to play these things well. I hope I did better than anyone ever that has started. See, part of me is afraid that run right there was worse than anyone who's starting this game, any neurotypical person who doesn't have my issues, that has started this game today. If you did worse, and you're someone who just picked up the game the day it came out, please let me know. Because I feel so like that is probably not at all, that is not at all, representative of how many hours I poured into the early access version of this game. Even since the Epic release. The initial Epic release, a year before the Steam release. Oh well, we live and we learn. Let's go.
How goes it, Shanes?
Prophecies have a way of catching up to you.
I'm up.
Yeah, like the prophecy that I suck at everything. Sorry. I need to stop doing that to myself, and I know that. But it's difficult when I just feel disappointed, and I feel like there, a different time and a better mindset. Honestly, more practice is probably the main thing I need anyway, so I'm probably being far too hard on myself, considering all of my current circumstances, and rather lack of practice with this game, because I was waiting for it to come out so that I could do this full Let's Play thing, because I just felt like it was the best time. But anywho.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad though. Pretty much everybody dies
I
sometime.
love Hypnos and his goddamn... I want to say it's snark, but I don't know. I think his head is in the clouds and he doesn't know what he's saying sometimes. But he really does seem to have some really funny remarks that... I feel like they're not intentionally snarky. I think he's really just doesn't know what's happening. I love him for that, though.
Some of us more than others.
Yep. like
already.
Zagreus, as we were about to see. I mean, hell, the game is structured around
You've
dying.
returned.
Zagreus dies a lot more than others.
The House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the Underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
I love that. I love these...
You know I can hear you, old man.
narrator. I also love the fourth wall breaking nature of sometimes Zag responds to the narrator. It's great. I love it so much. I don't know who that old man's supposed to be. I feel like it's supposed to be Hades, but no, I don't think it's supposed to be Hades. Don't quote me on that, though. I have no idea who that's supposed to be. I think it's literally just a disembodied voice that Zagreus can hear, too, for some reason. That is... But it sounds Hadesy to me. But I don't think it's Hades just from how he speaks sometimes. But I don't know, man. Anyway.
Good to see you, lad. Despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
Like, considering how Hades doesn't seem to be aware of some of the things that the voice is aware of, I don't know. I don't know. It sounds like Hades. I don't think it's Hades. If you know, friendos, let me know. But yes, I believe Achilles. Thank you very much for your encouragement.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
I love their relationship. I love the whole actual father figure thing, frankly, as opposed to Hades that Achilles has going on with Zag. I love it so much. Anyway. Hello there, motherfucker. Fuck you, hi. What?
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go. See for yourself.
Well, he'll see alright. And he will reach it eventually. I'm gonna do it, guys. It'll be fun timing. Hello there, Cerberus.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the Underworld Prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
I love this little
You watch
pooch
over
stick.
things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
Pet the dog! It's required!
There's a good boy.
I almost didn't pet him. I walked away before I petted him. Alright. Hey, Nix.
You have come home. Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. We made
Indeed.
contact with the
Roguelikes in a
goddess
nutshell.
Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nix. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Then go.
I love Nyx. She's so awesome. I love the take on all the different gods and other important Greek mythology figures like Achilles here that we meet here in the game. I really think it's pretty faithful, and also just it's got that perfect little supergiant spin on it. Like I think Hypnos over here is a real good example of the supergiant spin. Their classic humor. So good.
Hey, room. I'm back.
I have 20
Let
darkness to spend.
guide me.
Alright, so here is the main character progression system in the game. There's a good few, and I love the depth and an amount of them, and how they naturally kind of form play goals for your next few runs, or very long term sometimes. Especially something we won't really be seeing for a good little bit here in the game. which is, well, a couple of things. There's a lot of intertwined systems in this game that really work well to make every run fun and exciting, and it's a little interesting thing. But regardless, let's see, Shadow President Steel, bonus attack and special damage when striking foes from behind, plus 10% per rank for a small amount out of your health when you exit a chamber. Yeah, I mean, okay, so striking foes from behind is sometimes a hard thing to do, and also I feel like I need to train myself to do that more than I have already before it becomes a really viable thing, but, you know, to the best of my ability, I will continue to work on that.
I need more darkness.
But yeah, I will continue to work on that best I can. Continue to work on it. So yeah. Do I spend? No, I'm gonna wait because, well, no. It's tempting, but I want to continue to pump more into Chthonic Vitality for now. When I have a lot more number, I will be using it more. But for now, I'm gonna save that 10 in order to make sure I can get another Chthonic Vitality pretty much right away.
I feel different.
And then we'll be working on the other stuff. We'll get Death Defiance the next time I can too. Like, if I can get Death Defiance, but I can't get anything else, that's fine. I will get a Death Defiance as soon as possible. But that'll be. Oh no, my controller's deciding to be weird again. Please let me play the game again? Oh, there we go. Oof. Okay, good. I thought I would have to restart the game, but no. Okay, I don't have. Okay, I was gonna look into something I don't have right now. There's gonna be more interactable objects in the game. This seems new. I don't know if I've seen this yet because I haven't really dug into 1.0 because, you know, it's the second day
The
it
bed
existed.
chambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad, is it?
I didn't mean to actually skip that, but I think you get the gist from that first heard sentence. Sorry about that, friends. Alright. From that first audible sentence.
Okay. There we go. Coronach, the heart seeker.
Because I can get Coronach right away, I feel bad about that.
What the?
I wanted to get a new weapon. Like, honestly, anything but the sword is fine to me. I like everything better than the sword. The sword is okay, but I really like every other weapon better than the sword. So, yeah. I kind of feel like I should have been saving, but no. I like Coronach a lot. It's fun. I guess I'll be playing it for a little while. If I end up really liking playing Coronach, I might actually play it for a little while longer than I thought. And I know I'm also going to like the spear. And I also might just start... You know what, I'm just going to play the game how I feel at any given point in time, instead of decide, I'm going to do this until this until that, this until this. I try to set myself goals that I know are rather unrealistic, because if I actually do them, then I feel better about myself. And I try to keep pushing myself to do things do things in ways that feel better than how I generally end up doing things, no matter how hard I try. You know what I mean? So it's not about trying hard. It's about working with what you've got as best as possible. Anyway.
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly. How's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about
I
to
love
wrap my
Skelly, by the
sources,
way.
pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
Okay, I'm really liking playing Coronach now that I kind of get used to it again. Do I do a whole nother run right now? No, I think I'm actually going to leave it out. I'm going to leave it here for now. So I hope y'all have lovely days. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to. That would really help me out. And yeah, you can catch my next stream sometime tomorrow. Or maybe even tonight. I don't know when it might be. I'm going to start figuring out a schedule and trying to stick to it the best that I can. But that might take a little bit. Anywho, friends, in the meantime, have lovely, wonderful days, and I will talk to you in the next video or stream. Oh boy, friends.